Good afternoon and welcome to this assembly for Underform prizes. We are delighted to be with our prize winners, their families, their advisors, here in the Chelsea Morrison Theater. We gather to recognize underformers who live our motto, non sibi sed cunctis, not for oneself but for all, in noteworthy and exceptional ways. Recipients of awards are living out the simultaneous pursuit of the best self and the common good. It is now my pleasure to introduce Jarrett Clark, Assistant Head for Academics, to present the 2026 Book Awards.
Each year, a number of colleges and universities recognize the outstanding academic accomplishments of high school fifth formers across the United States and abroad. Millbrook is proud to participate in several of these programs in honoring some of the academic achievements of our fifth formers. While there are only 10 awards in all, each award is a reflection of the hard work, intellectual curiosity, and genuine enthusiasm that characterizes the class of 2027 as a whole. Your teachers truly enjoy teaching you. I know this from firsthand experience since I have several of you in my English 5 honors class. And those of you whom I don't teach, well, I'm jealous of the teachers you do have. Thanks to each and every one of you for your countless contributions to academic life at Millbrook. Third and fourth formers, pay attention to the students I'm about to describe to you. What I love about them is that while they all have different stories, they share a commitment to academic excellence. Now on to the awards. The Elmira College Alumni Association Board of Directors presents the Elmira College Key to one outstanding student from the fifth form class. This student is eligible for an award that holds a total scholarship value of $88,000 upon the student's enrollment at Elmira. This year's award goes to Olivia Biller. Olivia is currently taking U.S. History, Honors Pre-Calc, Honors English, Creative Writing, Honors Bio, and AP Spanish. In case that wasn't enough for you, she's also a HumDev facilitator, a silent study proctor, and the editor of The Silo. I'm not sure if you've seen The Silo recently, but holy cannoli, she's doing some good work there. Olivia manages to bring focused intensity to everything she does, but with a huge smile and a sense of joy. Olivia sure makes hard work look fun, and she also makes our community better every day. For that, you have our gratitude, Olivia. Congratulations. The RPI Medal in Math and Science. RPI, as a leader and pioneer in the study of math and science, presents this award in recognition of those students at selected independent and public high schools whose scholarship is evident in the study of these disciplines. The RPI medalist will receive a scholarship of $40,000 a year upon enrollment. This year's award goes to Vincent Huh. AP Calc BC, AP Stats, Advanced Chem, American Gothic Fiction, French 3, and U.S. History. Sounds like a chill course load, huh? This guy also took Honors Chem, Honors Pre-Calc, and Advanced Physics last year as a fourth former. Astute listeners will note that this means Vincent skipped AP Calc AB and went straight from Pre-Calc to BC Calc. Good heavens. But what his math and science teachers appreciate most about Vincent is not his excellent, though excellent he is. They appreciate his sense of playfulness, the way he loves the back and forth with his peers in class, and the way he raises the bar for everyone. Vincent, keep it up. Congratulations. The University of Rochester George Eastman Young Leaders Award seeks to recognize future leaders who show strong leadership experience at high school and in their community. This award means a student will be considered for a minimum scholarship of $5,000 a year upon the student's enrollment at Rochester. This year's award goes to Zoe Bloxam. Zoe does it all. She is very literally a leader in many ways, serving Clark Hall as a dorm leader and working with our fourth formers as a hum dev facilitator. Even in spaces where she is not an officially a leader, like in her classes or on her sports teams, Zoe's consistent hard work, nuanced understanding even of difficult material, and ability to listen to others make her almost like a TA or assistant coach. She is consistently making things better in English 5 honors, honors bio, honors philosophy, honors pre-calc, Mandarin 4, and U.S. history. Zoe does not need a title to be a leader. She'll make the most of it either way. Zoe, congratulations. The University of Rochester Bausch and Lomb Honorary Science Award. Each year since 1933, the University of Rochester has asked a small number of independent and public high schools to honor their outstanding students with high achievement and rigor in their math and science courses. This award means a student will be considered for a minimum scholarship of $5,000 a year upon the student's enrollment at Rochester. This year's winner, as approved by the Millbrook Science faculty, is a student who has demonstrated achievement in the study of sciences, Selena Hung. While this award is designated for excellence in science, and Selena's honors bio teacher raves about her mature, gritty approach to the class, Selena's talents are certainly not limited to that discipline. The same qualities that helped her excel in a lab setting, focus, preparation, resilience, and intellectual prowess, set her apart in any setting, whether it's honors bio, AP Calc AB, English 5 honors, honors instrumental ensemble, Spanish 3, or U.S. history. The other day in history, she was in charge of facilitating a full class discussion. Selena prepared impeccably and ran the class with preternatural grace and acumen. She did so well in managing the class that her classmates apparently told the teacher that her services were no longer needed and she should just leave. Maybe you'll put us all out of a job, Selena. Congratulations.
Camera froze. Okay. Got it.
The University of Rochester Frederick Douglass and Susan B. Anthony Award in Humanities and Social Sciences. The University of Rochester sponsors a national program at selected independent and public high schools to recognize outstanding achievement by fifth formers in the humanities and social sciences. This award is a recognition that the study of the humanities provides the broad underpinnings of an education that will serve them well no matter what their chosen careers might be. This award means a student will be considered for a minimum scholarship of $5,000 a year upon the student's enrollment at Rochester. This year's award goes to Paisley Pecchia. Enrolled in Advanced Spanish Lit, English 5 Honors, AP Calc AB, Advanced Physics, Animal Behavior, and U.S. History. Paisley is no slouch anywhere, but her thoughtful, incisive voice in both discussion and her writing make her humanities teachers positively swoon. Mr. Castellan declared her the cornerstone of her U.S. History class, while Mix Miller says of Paisley in English 5 Honors, quote, "I'm grateful for the opportunity to observe the superb, creative, disciplined mind in action." Wow. For the ways that you push discussion forward without dominating and work tirelessly to pursue your own voice in your writing, Paisley, you have our congratulations. the University of Rochester Xerox Award for Innovation in Information Technology. The fifth former nominated for this award should meet the following criteria: a strong interest in innovation and/or information technology, a high level of achievement in this area, exposure to new technologies, leading other students to new approaches to old problems, business plans for fundraising, innovative community service, and after-school activities. This award means a student will be considered for a minimum scholarship of $5,000 a year upon the student's enrollment at Rochester. This year's award winner is Anna Alfonso. AP Calc AB, English 5 Honors, Honors Bio, Millbrook Singers, Playwriting, Spanish 3, and U.S. History. Any math geniuses out there caught that this is 7 classes, and our friend Anna is excelling in all of them. Beyond the walls of the classroom, she is invaluable with our theater tech program, both in the actual booth and as the stage manager for the musical. A sense of calm is Anna's superpower, or maybe just one of her superpowers. She's one of those people who just gets the job done. For your work all over Millbrook's campus, but especially with theater tech, Anna, congratulations. The Smith College Book Award recognizes the achievements of an outstanding fifth former who exemplifies academic potential, achievement, and leadership qualities. This year's winner is Ireland Schwartz. If you have had the pleasure of working with Ireland in any area of our campus, then you know she is all business, whether it's in Advanced Spanish Lit, English 5 Honors, Honors Bio, Honors Philosophy, Honors Pre-Calc, U.S. History, and Model UN, or even her work as a dorm leader or HumDev facilitator. She takes herself very seriously as a scholar and expects that you will as well. If I am ever off my game in any way in English 5 Honors, Ireland's expression, she's not mad, just disappointed, quickly lets me know. Seriously though, Ireland's quest for excellence in all areas helps us hold ourselves to the highest standards. Thank you for never letting us slack off, Ireland. Congratulations. The motto of Amherst College is Terras Irradiant, let them enlighten the lands. The Amherst College Book Award goes to a student whose passion for learning has resulted in the highest levels of achievement in the most demanding courses across Millbrook's curriculum, and whose curiosity and drive have enriched the life of the mind for fellow students and the school. This student has truly helped to enlighten the land. This year, the award goes to Lucy Kim. The word curiosity in this award's description could not be more apt. Lucy's inquisitiveness is seemingly boundless, and she stretches the limits of exploration in English 5 Honors, Advanced Chem, Honors Bio, Mandarin 5 Honors, Painting, Honors Pre-Calc, and U.S. History. Naturally quiet, Lucy does not do conversational filler. When she speaks, you should probably get your pen out and start taking some notes. I always look forward to reading Lucy's work in English 5 Honors because I never know what unusual English she will take. For enriching the life of the mind in the classroom and elsewhere, Lucy, you have our congratulations. The Aurelian Honor Society Book Award. The Aurelian Honor Society was founded at Yale University in 1910 with the motto, ever striving for the best. The Aurelian Honors Prize is given to someone who has demonstrated high scholarship and sound character. This year, that person is Charlie Lee. You all don't need me to tell you that Charlie's mind moves fast, Whether it's in Advanced Linear Algebra, Honors English 5, Biotechnology, Advanced Bio, Spanish 5 Honors, or U.S. History. Charlie thinks quickly and somehow talks even faster. He considers many angles, and Mix Miller even calls him the closer in English 5 Honors because he likes to end discussions with final, powerful, and insightful thoughts that bring everything together with a flourish. Charlie has excelled here at Millbrook, yet always strives for more, whether it's diligently turning in rewrites to sharpen his writing craft or ask questions until he understands all facets of a math problem. It's not like Charlie to slow down for long enough to stand here and listen to me talk about him, but I'm glad he made an exception. Congratulations, Charlie. Finally, for the first time this year, we're offering the Harvard Prize book. This program recognizes outstanding juniors who display excellence in scholarship and achievement in non-academic fields. This year, the award goes to Adrian Huh. Adrian has top marks and effort marks in Advanced Physics, AP Calc BC, English 5 Honors, Honors Bio, Spanish 3, and U.S. History. Not only is Adrian doing well in those classes, but his teachers report that he both takes himself seriously and also finds joy in learning. He is diligent and meticulous, they say, and always eager to improve. This award looks for non-academic achievements as well. Check. Adrian is a DEIB leader and a passionate leader of student clubs, and he's always thinking beyond the Millbrook bubble. Adrian, thank you for pushing us forward both inside and outside the classroom. Congratulations. And now, one final congratulations to all the winners. Next, Mr. Joe Rosidi, Chair of the Arts Department, will present the Underformer Arts Awards.
Thank you, Jarrett. A high school art building, even as beautiful as the one we're in, would be a sad place if it weren't filled with students engaged in the joyful pursuit of artistic discovery. Today, we honor students whose artistic passion and dedication inspire their peers and teachers to reach ever higher. If I read your name, please join me on the stage to receive your award. Miles Proctor. Miles, thank you for bringing your consistent dedication and steady leadership to the ceramics studio and for ensuring the littlest Mustangs on campus are seen and supported every Friday night during Clay Club. We are thrilled to recognize you today in the field of ceramics. Andrea Tate. We recognize you today, Andrea, for your exceptional musicality, originality, thoughtfulness, work ethic, and reliability. Thank you for bringing your excellent leadership to the dance studio. Lucy Kim. Welcome back. Lucy, for always pushing yourself to grow both technically and conceptually, and for inspiring your peers to do the same, we are excited to recognize you in the field of drawing and painting. Well done. Selena Hung. Welcome back. Selena, you approach challenges with fearlessness, curiosity, quiet dedication, and a smile, and you look for opportunities to enhance your community through music. This recognition for your contributions to our instrumental programs is well earned. Congratulations. Nice job. Sophia Gottsagen. Sophia, we recognize you in the field of vocal music for exceptional dedication to your classmates, most notably illustrated by the wonderfully complex mashup of ABBA themes that you arranged for your fellow singers. Well done. Ashley Slingluff. Ashley, you've proven to be not just a talented photographer, but also a patient and helpful classmate. Thank you for supporting others while pushing yourself, and congratulations on earning this distinction in the field of photography. Anna Alfonso. Welcome back. Anna, for your outstanding work as a stage manager, willingness to dive into every aspect of production, and ability to inspire your peers, we are pleased to honor you in the field of technical theater. Ollie Fowler. Ollie, you demonstrated drive, commitment, and fearlessness on stage, and you came to every rehearsal both prepared and open to feedback. Congratulations on earning this distinction for your contributions to our theater program. Next, Sophie Kennedy, Chair of the English Department, will present the Poetry Prize.
Each spring, Millbrook's Poetry Prize challenges members of the English department to select the single strongest poem from submissions sent to us from students across all forms. This year, the recipient is fourth former Lisette Lacroix. Lisette's poem, complete with strike-throughs and redactions, is titled One Subject Wide Ruled, My Spiral Notebook, and is comprised of decomposed and deconstructed journal entries penned across 9 months, full of erasures, ellipses, parentheses, dashes, and question marks. The speaker spiraling through these months is constrained as it is witnessed by the poem's punctuation. The poem's opening entry introduces its principal mode of operation, observation, and subject, observation's limits, and its critique, that we can and do make ourselves. It begins, in the classroom, I noticed various masks resembling a face. I noticed, first thing. I responded with, what do you notice, and not what have you noticed? Across the months, the writer returns again and again to acts of creation, asking, do we invent gods to take the fall for my shortcomings? The world is our manifestation. The entries are full of gaps. Ellipses, like many tiny trails of breadcrumbs through the poem, mark the writer's wanderings away from and back towards the self, until the final entry, absent any gaps or ellipses, where the writer addresses the selves of the preceding months and offers love, past the blank pages and scribbles, past the paper ripped and hole punched, past the spiral. Thank you for your work, Lizette, and congratulations. Next, Lindsay Peterson, Chair of the History Department, will present the Term Paper Commended Scholars Award.
Every year in U.S. history, students write an original research paper that requires them to pick a topic, develop an analytical question, and complete research in order to craft a thesis that provides an answer to their question. New this year, the History Department presents the Term Paper Commended Scholars Award. This recognition is given to students whose U.S. history term papers were exceptional in their originality, research, and depth of argumentation and analysis. I will read the names and titles of the papers, and as I read your name, please join me on stage, and please hold your applause until all the names are read. Celia Beatrice, Women Journalists During the Gilded Age. Olivia Biller, Constructing the Crisis, the Media's Role in Shaping Public Response to AIDS. Zoe Bloxam, Crisis and Command, How the Iran Hostage Crisis Expanded Presidential Power. Ezraf Erkman, Andrew Jackson and the Transformation of Presidential Campaigning in the United States. Selena Hung, When a Policy Falls Short, the Consequences of Deinstitutionalization. Gabe Johnson, The Racial Cost of the War on Drugs. Donna Mion, A Constitution Amended, a Workplace Unchanged, Women's Reform in the Progressive Era. Jack Molinaro, From Afghanistan to Al-Qaeda, the Consequences of Intervention. Annabelle Pratt, Harlem, Was There Actually a Renaissance? Kate Rubenstein, Ethical Failures by Design, Explaining the Longevity of the Tuskegee Syphilis Study. Annabelle Siklos, Assimilation or Abuse, The Continuous Impact of Richard Henry Pratt's Native American Boarding Schools. And Ireland Schwartz, Slavery by Another Name. Oh, guys, hold on. Don't go back. Don't go back.
Wait. Ireland, here you go.
Congratulations to you all on your excellent work as historians on the term paper. And now we'll get one more. Here's a talk. And we'll now turn it back to John Downs to present the Founders Prize.
Get there. Thank you, Ms. Clark, Mr. Rosidi, Ms. Kennedy, and Ms. Peterson. Established by Bradford Mills, the class of 1944, this prize honors the qualities that Millbrook's founders, Edward and Lucy Poling, sought to inspire in their students. It is given annually to a member of the fifth form who has displayed an enthusiasm for life's challenges, a creative and innovative spirit, and a commitment to the community and to team play. Along with receiving a cup and having his or her name listed on a permanent plaque in Schoolhouse, the Founders Prize winner receives a scholarship to Knowles, Outward Bound, or a similar program for the summer following fifth form year. This prize is voted on by the whole faculty. As announced earlier this winter, this year's recipient is Liz Alcantar. Miss Allen, Liz's advisor, says Liz loves to be busy. She takes 7 classes and thrives in all of them. On the fields and the court in all 3 seasons, she is described as gritty, hardworking, skilled, and competitive. Liz doesn't have 1 community service. She has 3, dorm leader, recycling leader, and yearbook editor. Liz gives and gives and gives. She embodies non sibi sid cunctus, not just for oneself, but for all. Liz, our faculty selected you because you give your whole self to this community, never shying away from the many opportunities of responsibility that we put in front of you. You are an exemplar student and citizen, and I'm sure our founders, Mr. and Mrs. Poling, would be proud to know that you will be forever connected to this honor. Congratulations. Come on. I'm going to keep this. Okay. I'm going to give you this. Okay. Thank you. All right, you're welcome. Mr. Poling used to say that great teaching was the imparting of passion, skills, and knowledge through the force of personality. This means then that being a great student is about the sharing of passions and skills and knowledge that one absorbs in school and in life. Those recognized today illustrate what it means to be great students. Congratulations to all of the prize winners.